Hello, YouTube subscribers and Predator fans. It's Miller time here again. And again, I'm bringing you not necessarily a review, but kind of a showcase of some of the custom Predators that I have in my collection. And I just thought that I'd show some of these guys off to you and see what you guys think and maybe get some feedback. And, I've collected some of these guys over the last couple of years, and it's been pretty fun. And I've met some really cool people and gotten some really cool stuff from other artists out there. So I just wanted to showcase some of their art too, and show off some of the stuff that I've had made for me, commissioned for me, and yeah. So basically, here is the first Predator that I want to showcase, and this guy's really cool. The guy who did it for me put a lot of work into it. And I won't use any names because I don't want them getting hounded for custom commissions. But if he recognizes this, as his, he can chime in and leave a post saying, "Yeah, I did this Predator." But he did a really good job. He custom sculpted the armor and custom painted the body, and you can see it has a really cool like leopard, like cheetah kind of feel to it. And he put some beads in the hair, and a lot of really elaborate leather work went into this guy, and he came out really good. I mean, I really like him. I call him the Dragon Predator, and that was the name that he originally had for him too, was the Dragon Predator. His helmet does come off, and I do have the mandibles for him, but I won't be putting them in. But look at that head work right there. Look at that intricacy of that pattern. A lot of work went into this guy, and you have to appreciate that. Like, there's some very talented sculptors and painters and such out there, and I give them mad props. Like, this guy came out really well, and he looks really cool. So here's just a little 360 of him. The gun, he originally came with a gun that the creator had made for him, and I didn't really like it, so I just kind of slapped the gun that came with the Lawrence Fishburne character. Slapped that on him. That gun's pretty versatile. I've used that on a couple different figures. So there he is in his entirety. He's pretty cool. The only things they didn't resculpt were the arm gauntlets, the wrist blade, and the computer piece. Those are from, I think this whole body is actually a classic Predator body. So, oh yeah, and the beads in the hair. Look at the beadwork that he did. Just really cool little touches. The mask does light up. It does have the LED function in it. So it's very, very, he's just very detailed, very cool character. And I love this Predator. Let's get a full shot of him here. Very cool Pred. So let's get him down, and I'll show you the next one. The next one I had done for me, this is the Scout Predator, and you may recognize him from Predator 2, the end of the Predator 2 film, where he appeared on the ship at the end with Danny Glover. So what's cool about this Scout Predator, my friend in the UK did this one for me. He's actually done 3 for me, and this one I think has to be my favorite. This was a commissioned piece. He really went all out, and I'm going to highlight some of the really cool stuff that he did on this character. The first thing is the paint job on him. He's completely unique. His pattern, his color. He's got a yellowish green or greenish yellow color, and his paint pattern, like his skin pattern, is all completely custom. I mean, even under his armor, he's painted. So he went all out there. I mean, it's really an amazing paint job. The hands, even, if you can see the hands, and he custom painted the like gloves that go on him to this like yellow like material, and it looks really cool. Custom made the loincloth, the pouch, custom painted that, custom painted all the armor, and you can just, like, this guy's awesome. Like, he even did this really cool rust effect like the helmet's all rusty and the armor's got little spots of rust in it. You know, it's all worn and nitty gritty, and it came out really cool. And I did a couple of modifications to him when I got him. One is the sword. Originally, this was in a sheath on his back, but I just slid it through the little elastic band on his loincloth. You know, I think it looks better there. The second thing I did is the skull that was here looked very clean and new. So what I did is I just kind of weathered it a little bit, and you know, just to make it look older, like he'd been wearing that thing for a while. The next thing I did was I added the tube that comes from his biomask, and that runs all the way around into his armor, right there. Yes, he does have a med kit. Very beautiful piece. This guy's really well done. Based off the City Hunter body, obviously. And then I custom made his plasma caster. Was just originally a Predator 2 plasma caster, but I had a spare Wolf Predator plasma caster, so I slapped that on, added a little bit of rust look to it, and it actually came out pretty good. It looks really cool. Like you can see here, it's just got a really cool look to it. And yeah, so that's my Scout Pred. Oh, he's got a little wire too coming out of the back of that plasma caster. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's a wire coming out of the back of the plasma caster. But yeah, definitely one of my favorite Preds, and I have to give him mad props. He's out of the UK and he does amazing work. So I really hope that some of them see this stuff and they chime in. The next one is not one that I had commissioned, but one that I did do some tweaking to. This is my my Predator 2 figure, and if you've seen my other video, you know everything there is to know about the Predator 2 figure. But what's cool is a member of the forums that do a lot of sculpting and customizing and painting and things like that. The Sideshow forums did this really cool Predator 2 mask, and I really want you to see how clean and how detailed this thing is. But he did a custom mask, and he also did a custom plasma caster, which is bigger than the original Hot Toys release, and it's more accurate to the film. It's got more detail. It just looks so much better. And I was really fortunate to find this this site and the link to find those upgrades, and of course I incorporated them into my Predator 2 figure, and it really just sets him off. He looks so amazing with those new additions, and of course, you know, I added the bone trophy from the original Predator 2 release, and his collapsible spear, his telescoping spear, has a different paint job to make it look, you know, a little bit newer. So that's just a little touch that I did, and there you have it. That's and his net launcher. I liked the Predator 2, the original Predator 2 release better. It just was cleaner, and it had the little lever up here. So what I did is I just took the back from the classic Predator, or from the City Hunter Predator, attached it to the front of the Predator 2, and now that'll snap right on his side of his shin armor there, and